Have you ever stopped to ponder the impact one man can have on the world? Today we delve into the life of such a man whose name resonates with freedom, resilience, and leadership, Nelson Mandela. A titan of the 20th century, Mandela transformed not just his homeland of South Africa, but the entire global landscape. His unyielding pursuit of equality and justice has left an indelible mark on history, proving that one man can indeed change the world. From a humble village boy to the first black president of South Africa, his journey is a testament to the power of the human spirit, and a beacon of hope for those still fighting for justice. But who was the man behind the name? What drove him to dedicate his life to the fight against apartheid and inequality? Join us as we journey back in time to explore the extraordinary life of Nelson Mandela.
Subscribe to my channel.
Our story begins in Mvezo, a small village in South Africa, where on July 18, 1918, Rolihlahla Mandela was born. Nestled in the rolling hills of the Eastern Cape, Mvezo was a place steeped in tradition and tribal heritage. Rolihlahla, a name meaning pulling the branch of a tree or more colloquially, troublemaker, was the first member of his family to attend school. It was here, in the classroom, that he was given the name Nelson by a schoolteacher. A common practice at the time meant to make African names easier for Europeans to pronounce. Nelson's early life was deeply rooted in the customs and wisdom of his ancestors. His father, a respected tribal chief, instilled in him a profound sense of duty and leadership. Tragedy struck early, however, as his father passed away when Nelson was just 9. It was a loss that would shape his life, propelling him from the tranquil rhythms of Mvezo to the bustling streets of Johannesburg, where he was taken under the wing of a fellow tribal chief. At the University of Fort Hare, the only Western-style higher learning institution for black South Africans at the time, Nelson began to actively engage with the issues of race and inequality that defined his nation. His studies were a window to a world beyond the confines of apartheid, sparking a passion for justice that would ignite his life's purpose. Yet, his time at the university was cut short due to his involvement in a student protest, a testament to his unwavering commitment to equality and freedom. Despite these early setbacks, Nelson's thirst for knowledge remained unquenchable. He continued his studies through correspondence, eventually earning his bachelor's degree while working as a law clerk in Johannesburg. Each of these experiences, from his tribal upbringing to his academic pursuits, played a crucial role in shaping the man Nelson Mandela would become. These formative years marked the beginning of Nelson Mandela's path to becoming a global symbol of resistance. The year 1943 marked a significant turning point in Mandela's life. This was the year Nelson Mandela, a young and passionate law student, joined the African National Congress, or ANC. The ANC was a political party dedicated to ending South Africa's oppressive policy of racial segregation known as apartheid. Mandela's involvement with the ANC marked the beginning of his tireless struggle for freedom and equality. In the years that followed, Mandela's political activism grew. He became a prominent figure in the ANC, leading nonviolent protests against the apartheid regime. Mandela believed in the power of peaceful resistance, but his peaceful protests were met with violent repression by the government. This repression only fueled Mandela's determination to end apartheid. However, his increasing political activism did not go unnoticed by the government. In 1963, Mandela and several other ANC leaders were arrested and put on trial in what became known as the Rivonia trial. Accused of conspiring to overthrow the state, Mandela used the trial as a platform to speak out against the injustices of apartheid. His powerful speeches from the dock captured the world's attention. Despite facing a possible death sentence, Mandela remained steadfast. He famously declared, "I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an ideal which I hope to live for and to achieve. But if needs be, it is an ideal for which I am prepared to die." In 1964, Mandela was sentenced to life imprisonment. He would spend the next 27 years of his life in prison, enduring harsh conditions and isolation. But even within the confines of his prison cell, Mandela's spirit remained unbroken. He continued his struggle for freedom, using his time in prison to educate himself and others, to strategize, to plan, and to dream of a free South Africa. The prison years were long and hard, Mandela was subjected to grueling physical labor, limited visits and correspondence, and was often placed in solitary confinement. Yet despite the harsh conditions, he refused to let prison break him. Instead, it fortified his resolve. He once said, "In my country we go to prison first and then become president." These words would prove prophetic. Through his unwavering belief in justice and equality, Mandela transformed his prison cell into a beacon of hope. His courage and resilience inspired millions around the world, turning the spotlight on South Africa's apartheid regime. His struggle became the struggle of all who yearned for freedom and justice. Despite the harsh conditions and the long years, prison didn't break Mandela. It fortified his resolve. His life serves as a testament to the power of resistance, the strength of the human spirit, and the enduring struggle for freedom. In the face of overwhelming odds, Mandela never lost sight of his vision for a free and equal South Africa. His story reminds us that no matter how long the night, the dawn always breaks. In 1990, after 27 long years, Mandela walked out of prison a free man. His release was not merely the end of a personal ordeal but a beacon of hope that lit up the entire nation. He was not embittered by his years of incarceration but emerged stronger, his spirit unbroken, his resolve unshaken. Mandela's journey did not stop with his release. The year 1994 marked another momentous event in his life and the history of South Africa. The nation held its first democratic election, and Mandela, the man once branded a terrorist, was elected as the first black president of South Africa. His election was not just a victory for him, but for the millions who had suffered under the yoke of apartheid. In office, Mandela strived to heal a deeply divided nation. He championed reconciliation, urging black and white South Africans to look beyond the color of skin, to see each other as fellow human beings. He worked tirelessly to dismantle the institutionalized racism that had scarred the nation for so long. He launched initiatives to improve access to healthcare, education, and housing. He sought to create a South Africa that belonged to all who lived in it, black and white. After serving one term, Mandela retired from active politics. But retirement did not mean retreat. He continued to advocate for social justice, using his voice and his influence to combat HIV/AIDS, a cause close to his heart. He became a global symbol of resilience, courage, and the power of forgiveness. His life journey from the prison cell to the presidential palace is a testament to the indomitable human spirit. It's a story of a man who refused to surrender, who stood tall against injustice, who believed in the power of love over hate, unity over division, and hope over despair. Mandela, through his actions, showed us that it is possible to change the world, that each one of us, in our own way, can make a difference. His leadership left an indelible mark on South Africa, shaping it into the Rainbow Nation. Nelson Mandela passed away on December 5, 2013, but his legacy continues to inspire millions worldwide. In the wake of his passing, the world mourned the loss of not just a man, but a symbol of hope and freedom. Mandela's life was the embodiment of the struggle for human rights and racial equality. He became a global icon, his name synonymous with resilience and unwavering determination. His enduring impact is felt to this day, his influence rippling through every corner of the globe. His life's work laid the groundwork for a new era of social justice, not just in South Africa, but worldwide. It was his belief that everyone, regardless of their race or background, deserved to be treated with dignity and respect. This belief is now a fundamental cornerstone of societies across the world. Mandela's contributions to human rights and racial equality have been recognized globally. His name is etched in the annals of history, not just as a politician or a freedom fighter, but as a beacon of hope. From the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 to the U.S. Congressional Gold Medal in 1998, the world has acknowledged Mandela's relentless pursuit of justice and equality. But it is not the awards or the accolades that define Mandela's legacy. It is the countless lives he has touched, the people he has inspired, and the change he has brought about. Mandela's message of unity and forgiveness, his vision of a world free from prejudice and discrimination, continues to resonate with millions around the globe. His life was a testament to the power of the human spirit, the ability to endure, to hope, and to fight for what is right. He showed us that no adversity is too great, no challenge too daunting, if we stand up for what we believe in. Nelson Mandela's life serves as a testament to the power of resilience and the human spirit, reminding us that one person truly can change the world.